Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another Star Wars review for you. I got a really cool item. That is the brand new speeder bike with Scout Trooper. This is the Toys R Us exclusive. I picked up two of these recently from ToysRUs.com. And I was in a physical, actual Toys R Us store just a few days ago, just kind of looking around. Didn't pick up anything. I don't get to this store too often, but what I did see is that they had like 6 or 7 of these on the shelf, so it seemed very plentiful in the store. So doesn't seem like it's that difficult to pick one of these up if you are closer to a Toys R Us. I don't know about people in other areas. Maybe it's been harder to find. I don't know, but this particular one had plenty on the shelf. But anyway, this is a really cool item. As I said, I got 2, so we got one in the box and one loose, which we'll show you in a few moments. I'll give you a better look at the packaging. So you got the Star Wars logo. You got a real close-up look of the Scout Trooper. Down here, see, it says speeder bike with Scout Trooper. There you see only a Toys R Us sticker. Says customized speeder bike with detachable cannon, ages 4 and up. You get the Hasbro logo. Again, the warning sticker, which is important. You got really cool this like cardboard backdrop showing Scout Troopers on the speeder bike, and they're zooming along through the Endor forest, and it just looks really cool. This is the detachable cannon. As it mentions on the other part of the box there. You can have this attached to the speeder bike, or you can just have it as a standalone piece like this. Again, there you see there's the speeder bike with the Scout Trooper. Just really cool. The figure is awesome. The speeder bike is awesome. A new version of the speeder bike has been needed for a while, I think. Here you have back of the box, and again, speeder bike with Scout Trooper. Says biker scouts patrol Endor on speeder bikes. The scouts look for rebel incursions as they navigate swiftly through the dense forests. To provide the scouts with heavy-duty firepower, some bikes have blaster cannons that can be removed to create freestanding weapon emplacements. So you see, this is basically shows some of the features: adjustable handlebars and tail flaps. And go over here. You see, engine compartment opens up. A little extra play. Attach cannon to customized speeder bike. That's what it looks like attached. Cannon detaches from bike to create a freestanding weapon. So that's pretty cool. Articulated figure is designed to sit on the bike. Go. Posable display stand to create action scenes. So there's all the various features. You see down here little instructions that shows how to take the cannon and reposition the pieces so it can be attached to the speeder bike. See what we got. What else we got here? Nothing too much there. And yeah, that's about it for the packaging itself. Here is the speeder bike. Very, very cool. Along with the Scout Trooper. Like I said, I think that there's been a need for a new sculpt on the speeder bike for a long time. There have been various speeder bikes that we've seen over the years with various versions of Scout Troopers over the years as well. The version we've seen, which was basically remolds and recasts of the Power of the Force 2 version, and that in itself was just a retooling of the original Kenner speeder bike. There wasn't much difference. You always had that button on the back with the blow apart feature, and you don't have this with the. You don't have that with this version. This is definitely the best version. And you go along here, so you get all the little scuffing, great details, great paintwork on the bike. This is, I got it on the clear stand. See, this is the clear stand. So you got this piece and this second piece, which this attaches in here, and then that just plugs into the back. And that is removable, of course. And it's just a really great piece. Again, like I said, biker scouts have gone through various incarnations. There have been various ones. This has got to be the best. I don't see like a better version of this figure coming. So hopefully this figure gets reissued over time. You know, these are just so cool. I've seen other videos where there were Luke and Leia's in their Endor gear, which can also fit on this, even though they're a few years old, but they fit fairly well. It'd be great to get, maybe down the line, get maybe 2 or 3 more of these guys. I don't know, but you can see the detail. You have the engine. In fact, this. Okay, yeah. There's the little mini blaster cannon, and you see the engine there, or one of the parts, not the engine. I'll show you the engine in a moment. See, even little details like this. You have the sort of this little kind of pack, or I don't know if that's supposed to be like a sleeping bag or whatever, but some kind of like gear they use out when they're out in the woods. And there's the speed flaps, which you can maneuver, move back and down, up and down rather. The handlebars here, which you can maneuver either way. You can have them. You can move them up and down. Something else you'll note is, so you got the handlebars. The way the biker scout can hold it is he holds it in that horizontal fashion, which I don't think we've ever seen in a speeder bike before. The control sticks have always seemed to have been vertical, and they had to hold it like that. But this was really, this is really well done. All the little details. And you got the control panel up here, all the various switches. It's nicely painted, nicely detailed, and it's just all around. Again, you can see all the like scuff marks. Little weathering on the bike. Very cool. Down here you have the foot pedals, which you have the peg holes on the figure's feet, and then you have the pegs here, but you also have sort of almost like a stirrup, so you could put the feet on the peg holes or on the pegs, and the toe fits into this part here. And so it really holds it secure. And of course, you take his arm and position it on the handlebars. So he's really sturdy on there. You can get him in some great positions. I'm going to get to the figure in a moment. I'll show you. This is what the cannon looks like when you detach it and you move the pieces around. And this is what it would look like. So it just clamps on here. This right here, where this slot is, you put it here and it just clips onto that. And then you have this piece here, which acts as sort of like a second kind of landing skid, and that just clips these pieces right here, clip on to this part, and that helps secure it on, and it'll hold the big cannon in position. Keeps it nice and secure. This is, I'll show you on the packaging again. This is what it looks like when it's freestanding. Actually, yeah, I'll show you better. This is what it looks like in the other position as just a standalone cannon. So really cool. I'm not going to bother attaching it to the vehicle because this is how I'm going to keep it. I just like it better like this. It's just more classic. But you know, you have the big cannon, and do have, you know, the little laser cannon, which is the sort of the traditional weapon that we've seen on this speeder bike. Now the figure itself, the figure is amazing. Hopefully you're getting a good look at him. Articulation on this guy is incredible. He's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, swivel wrists. There's a ball jointed torso, ball hinged hips, which allow him to sit on the speeder bike really well. Ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. And I'll show you something with the head. Is not only he has such, it's almost like a super ball joint. That's just kind of how I've been referring to it. And he has such a very wide range of movement in this head. It's really dynamic. You can get it up and down. You can look straight down, up, and, you know, everywhere. So just the range of motion in that head is incredible. You have here the blaster pistol. In fact, I'll take this out for. Not sure why they decided to do this, but they packaged the Biker Scout with 2 of these blaster pistols. So you get 2 of those, which is pretty cool. You know, we've seen this before. Nothing too exciting, but we've seen those before. You know, but they're nicely sculpted. They fit well in either hand. They fit well in the little ankle holster. So yeah, there it is. The Toys R Us exclusive speeder bike. I think I've given you a pretty good look at it. This is a little differently than what I normally do. I want to show you. You have. Let's see if I can get this. Lift this up. One last thing. See, there is the engine compartment. This just lifts right up, and you can see that's really cool. It's all just like a silver or chrome-like paint, but it's pretty nicely detailed. You know, and in fact, it's very quick. But there is a scene in Return of the Jedi where you see a couple scout troopers, and you got a speeder bike, and they are kind of working on something on the engine. So that is a really cool feature, and it's kind of screen accurate. So you could sort of relive that scene if you wanted to do a little diorama. So yeah, I think I've shown you everything. It's just, if you can get to a Toys R Us if you have one in your area, or you go on toysrus.com and you should be able to get them. I think, you know, it was really selling out very quickly when these first came out, but I think it's starting to slow down now, so it may be easier to get. So there it is, yeah. And just an amazing piece, an awesome vehicle, awesome figure. Hasbro did a really great job on this. So definitely recommend this. Definitely pick this up if at all possible. Get 2, 3, I don't know, if you can afford it. But there you go. The Toys R Us exclusive speeder bike and Scout Trooper. I really hope you enjoyed this review. And as usual, comment, rate, subscribe. And until my next video, may the Force be with you.